Title: The Landlord's Game. Once upon a time in the bustling town of Obodotown, there lived a landlord named Mr. Ez. He owned a compound of 6 flats, all occupied by hardworking tenants trying to make ends meet. On the outside, Mr. Az appeared kind, always smiling, cracking jokes, and pretending to settle disputes. But deep inside, he loved conflict. In fact, he thrived on it. Mr. Ez had a strange tactic. He would pit tenants against each other by spreading gossip, twisting stories, and favoring one over another just to gain loyalty. If tenant A had an issue with tenant B, Mr. Ez would pretend to solve it, but secretly tell tenant B that tenant A insulted them behind their back. He would promise each of them that they were his favorite and that he was only trying to protect them. Soon, the once peaceful compound turned into a toxic battleground. Tenants no longer greeted each other. Arguments broke out daily over water bills, generator noise, and shared space. While they fought, Mr. Ez would sit on his veranda, sipping palm wine and enjoying the drama he created. But all things have an end. One day, a new tenant named Chuka moved in. He was quiet, observant, and wise. Within 2 months, he noticed the pattern. Each tenant had a different version of the same story, all traced back to one person, the landlord. Chuka decided to act. He invited all tenants for a compound family meeting, pretending it was about security issues. Reluctantly, they all showed up. Tension filled the air. At the meeting, Chuka calmly laid out each conflicting story and how Mr. Eze had manipulated them. One by one, the tenants began to realize the truth. Stories aligned. Lies were uncovered. Faces turned red with anger, not toward each other, but toward the puppet master behind it all. They confronted Mr. Ez together. At first, Mr. Eze tried to deny it, but his words stumbled. Then he tried to laugh it off, but no one was laughing. Finally, he begged for forgiveness, claiming he was only trying to keep the compound in check. But the damage was done. One after the other, each tenant gave him notice. Within a month, all the flats were empty. Mr. Ez's beloved compound, once full of noise and life, even if conflicted, became a ghost town. And as the days went by, he sat alone on the same veranda. No gossip, no drama, no tenants, just silence and regret. That was the day Mr. Eze learned. Those who play with fire to warm themselves may one day get burned. Moral of the story: don't build peace on manipulation. Sooner or later, the truth will rise, and when it does, even the cleverest schemes collapse.